Yes, so Bwala is now attacking Ndume because Ndume said that Tinubu is trapped, that a lot of people cannot even see him. Well, that is his own opinion. Like I said, this Ali Ndume is a two-edged sword. In one breath, he will come and say one thing, another breath, he will say another thing. It depends on his mood. Not that he really loves the people, not that he cares about the people, but the recent statement he made does not go down well with Tinubu and his cohorts and the person who has been speaking for him. I think maybe they might even change their nonoga so that Buhala will become a Tinubu spokesperson. Mm. He's the one who can do that job for Tinubu very well. And a lot of people are coming for Buhala. That Buhala, oh, it's like they have updated your accounts for this month. It is now Ali Ndume you are facing. I even learned that Bwala has defected officially to APC. I think that is the best thing for him to do. He cannot sit on the fence. He can't sit on the fence. And Ali Ndume has really criticized Tinubu's government just recently, and that is why Buhala is coming to say, no, 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 no. What Nigeria is growing into was planted by your northern brother, Buhari. Buhala blasted, said it, Senator Ali Ndume. And meanwhile, this is the same Buhala that was defending Buhari. So Buhala now recognizes that Buhari destroyed this country, and which Tinubu said is going to continue from where it stops. You see that this Bwala does not have integrity. Likewise, Ndume himself, but the lack of integrity of Buhala is thinking. I don't understand what this guy is thinking. I don't just understand. I don't know whether there's something he has done that he's trying to cover up. The same Buhala that was all over the place because it was a 2 months, some few months to election of 2023 that Buhala, he has been with this APC for close to 80 years. But close to 2023 election, few months close to that election, that was when Buhala changed gear to support a PDP man, Atiku. So he was with Buhari and he was defending Buhari to high heavens. Now he's telling us that Ali Ndume should not talk because it is Buhari that created the problem that Tinubu is facing. And he has forgotten to tell Nigerians that Tinubu said he's going to continue from them. I don't understand. So this man, something is really, really wrong somewhere with him. It was reported that Senator Ndume, during a recent chat with BBC Hausa, criticized Tinubu's government over its inability to address security challenges and other issues bedeviling the country. The federal lawmaker further asserted that some ministers have been unable to meet with the president to discuss pressing matters. The major problem with this government is that its doors are closed to the extent that even some ministers cannot even see the president, not to mention members of the National Assembly who do not have the opportunity to meet with him and discuss the issues affecting their constituencies, Ndume had said. The senator representing Borno South Senatorial District since 2011 also told reporters at the National Assembly that the president had lost touch with reality as some forces had caged him at Aso Rock. Reacting, however, in a publication titled Ali Ndume, The Rant of an Expert in Grandstanding, Bwala said Ndume was unfit to criticize Tinubu. So you are fit to criticize Ndume, Bwala. According to him, whatever Nigeria is growing into today, the seed was planted by former President Muhammadu Buhari. So not even PDP again. Who he described as brother as to Senator. Bwala questioned Ndume about what he had achieved in over 2 decades that he has been representing in senatorial district. Senator Ali Ndume has continued to show a lack of leadership quality by any standard. He is just a beneficiary of a system that promotes Stockholm Syndrome. Otherwise, how could a man with relatively less political value continue to represent people for 21 years, yet emerged in endless controversies with little or nothing to show in his senatorial districts? You see, 21 years. Of course, he knows his people too well. Like Maxwell clearly stated in Law 20, the law of explosive growth. Yeah, one of America's best bakers of pizza. So I don't want to bore you with all the jargons that came out from Daniel Bwala's mouth. In the nutshell, is attacking this man. He has hit the points that we need. Bwala, you are wrong to say so. Is it not the same Buhari brother Atiku that employ you as his political campaign gladiator? Why can't you reject the offer? In fact, you are telling Nigerians that you are nothing but a political hypocrite. You want to get favor with the current administration. This is rubbish. Both Bwala and Ndume are best of the same feather. I said it. Sycophants of the highest order. It's Buhari that destroyed Nigeria, not Tinubu. It's only that Tinubu is hungry for power, and that is why Tinubu entered the trap. Both Buhari and Tinubu are the same animals that are not, they are not in Nigeria at all. Both of them hated Nigerians without mercy, but love Nigeria with highest level hypocrisy. Ndume, please, you better keep your mouth shut. This is a myopic thinking that brought regionalism on this issue. Is Ndume Buhari? Does that mean Bwala and Buhari is not your brother as Nigerians? You can't even stop people from telling the truth. What Ndume is saying is in the interest of the Nigerian people, be it Yoruba and the rest. These are leaders are unbelievable. As a government spokesman, you recognize that our current state of mess was due to the reckless appointments of the predecessors to this government, yet your principal has continued in the same error perpetrated by Buhari. What a hypocrite. All the problem Nigeria faces today came from the North. Nigeria in the name of Muslim and Islam. The North allowed Muslim bandits enter Nigeria through the North, and they charter them, say they are their brothers. It will always be a blame game from one president to the other. Agreed, planted by, this is planted by his brother, but can't there be a redress in this country? Buhala Daniel thinks that people are talking or taking him serious any longer. He doesn't even know he has lost steam. Ndume is far better than you. He raised his voice against bad governance during Buhari, and he is doing the same now, unlike you, who is pretender, 2 or even 3-faced mouth being. I wonder how Bwala suddenly become Tinubu spokesperson after rejecting him because of Muslim ticket. He has started criticizing the Buhari regime. He's so much cherished and defended, and that is the word I'm looking for. He so much defended Buhari's government against PDP opposition. What kind of human being is this? Bwala has turned back to eat his vomit due to hunger. I believe with your efforts so far in defending Tinubu's policies and programs, he will create the Ministry of Religious Affairs and make you the minister to compensate you. No, now Ministry of Propaganda. Because your candidates of your party did not capture power doesn't mean you become enemy. You see, so now the one with your capture power, now I'm sure you can feed yourself 3 times comfortably, 3 times a day. This so-called Buhala is not really ashamed of himself. Tinubu, you criticized last year, has now become your savior this year. Hey, what a shame. Everybody knows that the economic policy of Tinubu is not working at all. Rather, it has brought poverty to Nigerians. Ndume, I respect you. Despite being in the same party with the president, you are not afraid to say the truth. Don't mind Bwala, who is a jobless person. Who made him a spokesperson to Tinubu? Very soon you hear it. So, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.